I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm still talking about learning to do without, paying the PROICE for the PROIZE that is in the future. So, the first thing I said, you should learn to define a purpose for your life. Create a purpose. Hear from God or create out of your desire and your passion. The next thing is that when you have created that purpose and that desire and the ideal life you want to live and the meaning and the mark you want to make and the memory you want to leave behind when you depart from this world, you then decide to learn how to do without. Particularly if you are not from a rich background, if you are starting with very minimal resources and you don't have a lot of financial, material, or social backing. Now, when you learn to do without, there are some things that will happen. Number one, you will develop strong faith in God. I have a very strong faith in God. I have never felt in my life that God will abandon me. I have never felt in my life that He will forsake me. He said, do not be afraid. I will be with you. I will go with you. That is one of the scriptures that has helped me in the most difficult times. So I always set out in faith and with faith. And when you have learned to do without, and things have turned out for good for you, you build a strong relationship with God, a very strong personal relationship with God. Somebody once said that it takes faith to understand me and to attempt the things I do, because they might look so abstract, look so difficult. But because I've learned to do without, and one with God is a majority, when He gives me ideas, I'm not afraid that He will leave me. So strong faith, strong relationship with God. The next thing with learning to do without is self-respect that you cultivate. I've learned how not to beg. I've learned how not to settle down with sponsored comfort. I've learned how not to live with associative status. That is to say, I preach in a big man's church, I preach in a big church, then I think that I am like that man. No. I always know where I am coming from, where I am going to. I have a very nice friend, very big pastor. We are age mates. He's just older than me by a few months. He has very prominent citizens as his members, as his younger brothers. And he always wants me to be comfortable. He wants me to spend time with him when I go to preach. But I always run away because I know what I left behind. I know the project I need to build. I know my behind is empty. I need to run back and build a foundation behind me. Now, most times I can sit down with him and we are relaxed and we enjoy each other's company. But build self-respect. Don't become a beggar. Don't inconvenience people with your burdens and your desire to do things that are beyond your reach. No. I have very prominent friends, prominent people, and I have tried within human ability not to become a pest on people. Mentorship is not sponsorship according to Venus teaches. Then once you are able to achieve things without, you build self-worth. You come to respect yourself, you come to like yourself, you come to know your capacity, you know your capabilities, and then the character that you have built. I have not entered up to 25 homes in Nigeria in the past 23 years. I preach in several places, but I don't go to people's homes. When I finish preaching in a church, I don't call their members to pray with them or do anything with them. They put very wealthy people to take care of me, to chauffeur me to do that. But I don't call them after that responsibility is over. It's unethical. Then, if you learn to do without, you now cultivate a simple lifestyle. I realize that simplicity is strength. I can package myself, buy suits on credit, buy clothes on credit, just to appear sophisticated, appear elitist. No. I can achieve the same aim with the same simplicity with which I am doing what I am doing. It's just simple. Simple dress, simple video stand in the background of my mangoes. Oh, I love these mangoes. I love them in my background. So just simple, but I'm getting the same results, getting followership from all over the world. And then simplicity becomes strength. You're not afraid of falling. It becomes strength. Then the next thing is that once you remove all the paraphernalia and the complexity of trying to measure up to people, live up to people's expectations, you become serious with what you do. I take everything I do seriously because there's no second chance to make a first impression. When you are not well packaged, make sure you have good content. And one way or the other, the people will go for the content instead of the carton. It's not that you don't package yourself well, but I take everything I do seriously because there's no second chance to make a first impression. And if you are the way I am, you need to mesmerize people, bring content, capacity, character, and achievement that will attract attention. Attention. So I take everything I do seriously. Like as I'm speaking, I'm reading from notes you won't know, even if you know. But I have taken time to meditate on this, think over it, and decided to do this video. So your seriousness in what you do, you must take everything you do seriously. Take your business seriously. Take your ministry seriously. Take yourself seriously. Take your marriage seriously. Take your children seriously. Take your character development very seriously. Take your savings very seriously. So, learning to do without. The next thing is that you must learn to serve. Serve with so much diligence. Serve with so much diligence and commitment. When you serve with diligence, people will naturally meet your needs. I went to buy data for this phone to do this recording and to subsequently share. By the time I got there, somebody paid for it. Paid for what I'm using to do this broadcast and share with you. So when you develop good service, you are serious with what you do, you produce results, people will pay for your services and also pay your bills when you pay your dues. Though they bring the things others struggle for into your lives. Now, when you serve with diligence, you build strong relationships. Strong relationships. People want to relate with you. They want to retain you. They want to retain your relationship and your services. So, with simplicity, with seriousness, with self-worth, with self-reliance, with strong relationship with God, and strong faith, what happens is that people find it easy to live with you. And if they find it easy to live with you, they will find it easy to invest in your life. Life becomes pleasurable despite the challenges that you have. I find it easy to live with my wife because I don't contend with her, I don't contest with her. I was able to leave the hospital, come to Ugeli, open the schools, leave everything for her to manage because God has a bigger thing for me, that even if she decides to take all, I keep telling my wife and my children that if you wake up one morning and you say, I'm not your husband, I'm not your father, I'm not Chakfa Hakimi or whatever, the Moroccan footballer. I don't have any agenda. If my wife wants to take everything, there's still enough in me. In the next 10 years, if my wife and my children throw me out and take everything, I'll be richer, more popular, more fulfilled than who I am. So I don't fear. I can do without anything. I can do without any person. I can do without any office. It is this that is absent in the Nigerian politician. That's why there is desperation. Desperation to win elections, desperation to stay in office, desperation to support a rich man, desperation to falsify issues so that you can continue with sponsored comfort. But I can do it. I can walk away, man. Anytime I can walk away. And it's good for my psyche. It's good for my personality. Build strength of character. Think about these things. On the 27th of April, 27th of April this year, 2023, I will be 64 years old. That's my birthday. I'll first go to give a lecture at the Delta State University, their convocation ceremonies. I'll give a lecture on the development of career by young graduates in a depressed economy. It's something that I look forward to, very exciting experience, because it is the story of the way I have reached this level. God bless you. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember to share these videos in your countries, in your communities, to your friends. I think they will bless them mightily. And remember our upcoming conference, May 1st, at our school in Okwokoko near Efrun, and the attendance fee is 10,000 naira. And you can pay into this account 7472395013 FCMB. And then you can make inquiries on WhatsApp through +234 7052136763. Remember to follow me in my blog and on my Facebook page. God bless you.